Hi, little children. Let me tell you about a story called Snoring Beauty. Once upon a time, there was a king and a queen who made a baby. They shouted in happiness. The baby was a girl. A baby girl? I'll be to that. Yada yada hippity hop. King and queen threw a huge party for their daughter's christening. They invited every fairy from far and wide, but wouldn't you know it, they left one out. This really cranky fairy named Bebo, who was off hosting a garlic festival. On christening day, the baby girl was named Princess Tracamina Lafresca Malvolio Margarine. Poor little tadpole. She smiled and cooed anyway. The dining hall was filled with lords, ladies, and the seven funkiest fairies, Hexus and Blexus, Nostrulene and Pudding, Flibitus and Tintinitus, and Fred. Time to bless the baby. Slime with fresh gravy? Okay, so I'll be back in a twinkle. One by one, the fairies shuffled past to bless the princess, on and on again, until BAM! The door flew open. Bebo the fairy came through, and she smelled like garlic. So sorry I'm late, but Gary Pidge must have eaten my invitation. When this princess turns 16, she'll be run over by a pie wagon. Fairies were in awe. Then Bebo blessed off. Then Tintinitus turned to the king and queen. He realized that he couldn't undo Bebo's gift, but she could manipulate it. My blessing is that it's not turning into a dead dragon. But Bebo said, her daughter will become a sleeping dragon, and that one day she'll be awakened by a prince and quench. Good idea. The next day, the king banned all pie lands from kingdom, including mud pies. That should stop the curse. Let them eat cake. Years later, Princess Mars started to become older. During the party, the fairies promised things that the princess could do, like sing, dance, make a chocolate cake from dirt and rocks, build a house in a single day, yada yada, hippity hop. However, since the princess was so good at everything, she became lonely. Once the princess turned 16, an old woman in a wagon pulled up to the castle. Let me in. I have a treat for the princess. The young guard looked at the pastries in the wagon. He had never had pie in so long, so the guard gave up. The wagon went inside the gate. At that moment, Marge was crossing the cake shop. The wagon wobbled because the street was steep. It swerved and ran over the Marge's foot. Yow! Just like Tintinitus told, Marge turned into a dragon and she fell into a deep sleep. In addition, she began to snore very loudly. She dreamed lonely dreams. However, her snores were so loud that the whole kingdom couldn't sleep. As a result, the king made a proclamation, stated that whoever could break the curse and wake his daughter up with the quench, they would get a reward. The reward was half the kingdom, the princess' hand in marriage, and a set of elf-made garden furniture. Men came to test her luck, but none of them worked. Months passed. One day, a dusty young clip-clopped man clip-clopped into town. What is that noise? What? I can't hear. I'm here wearing earplugs. He took them out. I said, what's that noise? No need to shout. She proceeded to tell Marge a sad story. The man studied the dragon princess. He thought she was pretty cute for a dragon. He timed her snores. He leaned to the blast, ears ringing. His hair blew out. But he wrinkled up. Then smack, blink. The dragon eyes popped open, and yada yada hippity hop. She turned back into Princess. Are you a wizard? We already know, I'm the prince. Prince Quince, to be exact. As a result, the prince and the princess got married, and all the fairies were invited this time. Do you love me? With all my heart. Even though I'm the best at everything? Honey, nobody's perfect. The newlyweds went off to the chambers and went to sleep. Later that night, the prince woke up to his wife snoring. He sighed and kissed his wife's cheek.